Harlond Beverly, McGinnis, and Corey Washington. Is there questions?
Harlan, down the stretch of that one, you guys were down 8 points with 11 minutes left. Just kind of what was it during that final span for you guys to overcome that and hold them off? What was the difference?
Honestly, I didn't even. This is gonna sound crazy, but I didn't even register that we were really down 8. We just were focused on not playing the scoreboard. We felt like our best would win at the end, and we grind out a win.
Corey, what did it take? I mean, 20 turnovers, a lot of misses right at the basket. You guys still find a way. How do you guys do it?
I just feel like we just kept playing. Things went wrong. We messed up a couple plays, offensively and defensively, but we just kept playing through it.
And Harlan, what is it? These 3 games that you guys have won, it seems like you guys just like grind games out. It's not always the prettiest, but you just keep finding ways. What is it, in your opinion, that's changed these last 3 games?
I feel like that's really how we started off the season. Remember going back and watching our games. It's not the prettiest game, but like we're finding a way. Like we had 16 boards today. Like that's how we were playing in the beginning of the season. So I think having Ronnie back really helps with that. But I just feel like we're playing really tough basketball right now.
Corey, how tough is it to play through the mistakes, play through turnovers? I'm sure it's frustrating. They're kill the momentum. You guys just keep coming back from it, though. Like, what's the key to that? How do you guys play through them?
I think that just puts the spotlight on how close we are and how much we play as a team. I feel like, us just coming together in those tough moments and when things are going wrong, just really coming together and not listening to the outside. That really helps.
For you guys to win a game like that, after kind of how conference play started, does it feel good to see a game that kind of goes that way, go in your favor, to grit that out at the end of the game?
Yeah, that wasn't pretty, but we'll take it. Honestly, I like those more than the blowouts.
Harlan, for you guys to have won these last 3 repeat opponents, do you feel like it's seeing them the second time, or is it just kind of adjustments you guys have been making that's helping you guys win now?
Yeah, I feel like we've made a lot of adjustments. I feel like we've also grown a lot. Like I said, kind of just reverting back to how we were winning at the beginning of the year against some really good teams as well. Just playing hard-nosed, being tough. Like Corey won a ball at the end of the game after Q was blocked. So just making plays like that has really been paying off.
Is that something you guys have kind of talked about, seeing what you did before conference play started, the big wins that you had? Have you guys referred back to that at all about, this is what we did, how do we do that again? Is that a conversation that was had?
Can you repeat the question one more time?
Did you guys look back at all to the non-conference, like win over K-State, the wins that you guys had to see, what it was you were doing there to get back to that point?
I don't think so, really. I think we just started to gel a lot more. We were losing a lot, and once you find a way to win, you kind of like get that spark of energy, and I think it was good for us to get that going, and it definitely shows out there. We're 3-0 right now, so if we can just keep the energy going and just stay together, I think it'll just everything will work out.
I remember talking to you in San Antonio. That was probably the low point of the season. And now, you got the revenge against South Florida, revenge against UTSA. What have you seen from just behind closed doors? How have you guys kept this thing together and, turn this thing around?
It's just every day of practice. I think we've adopted some better habits altogether as a team, whether that be like being more, talking more, communicating more, and just looking out for each other for real, and it translates well.
And Harlan, how tough? I'm sure that was kind of the low point last time you guys played UTSA. How tough was it to kind of stay together, and what do you credit that to, that you guys have been able to keep it together and turn this thing around?
I honestly don't really think it was that tough to stay together. I think it was tougher making the adjustments and like understanding where we're falling short at and being honest with ourselves. But we have a really old group. A lot of us have been through successful seasons, losing seasons, and also this is a lot of our last season. So the staying together portion really wasn't hard for us, just because we don't want to go out with a bad season as seniors.
How much do you think the game changed when I assume Quincy was sitting out because I heard he had the flu, missed practice. How much did the game change when he came back in those last 2 minutes?
Yeah, it just speaks for itself, really. 14 minutes, 2 block shots. He's the best in the country, in my opinion, at that. So that really gives the on-ball defender a lot of relief that we can kind of press up, and kind of send him down there. We know like he's really good at not fouling as well. So that's helpful.
AJ, how different is it, thinking back to the span at start conference play, just from the group going through all the practices and everything, compared to a losing streak to a winning streak? It's got to be a lot easier, to get juiced up for all these things. Is that something to be said about that?
Yeah, I would say, like, let me put it this way. I just say that we come to practice every day with high energy, especially since we're winning now, and everybody's happy. So it's easier to come into practice and like have a good feeling about what the day may hold or going into a game. It's easier to have more confidence going into a game after you won a couple. So I think that plays the part.
Corey, take me through the block shot from Quincy. Obviously, you're the one that ended up on that loose ball. Just tell me about what you saw Quincy, what the play he made, and how you reacted to it.
I saw it started off with the ball screen up top. They ended up going past or breaking the veer line. So they veered and Quincy just made a great play on the ball. It came my way. I seen that number 12. He kind of bobbled it a little bit, and I wasn't going to do that. I was just going to make sure we got the ball and secured the win.
And playing a top 15 team in Memphis now, 3-game winning streak. You guys have some momentum. Just tell me about how big of a game that is this weekend. Now that you can kind of maybe look forward to that.
It's definitely some hype and a lot behind that game, but I feel like we are approaching like any other game and do our best to come out and great scouting reports, great energy, and just come into practice ready.
And Harlond, you've been a part of big games before. Obviously they're the top dogs in the conference. Do you feel like there's going to be a little more energy, this week preparing for a team like that when they're at the top? You guys can make a statement there.
I don't think so. We still trying to climb up the ranks in our league. I don't know what we are now, but before the game we were 10th, I think. So we're not. I don't think we're trying to make statements. I think we're just trying to string together good basketball and get some wins and just have a higher ranking